So I think once again I'm getting this hike in just before winter sets in. It's a beautiful day though. It was 72 most of today, but it looks like it's going to drop down about 20 degrees at the end. So just got to knock out this 4.5 miles and then I'll be done. To be perfectly honest, I'm not filming much because it's pretty dangerous walking along this road. So I'm just going to keep everything really short and probably not talk much. Just take a few short video clips and that's it. About 4.5 miles along this stretch and then I'll be done. The area known today as Sundance Ski Resort in the North Fork Canyon was surveyed in the mid-1800s by Andrew Jackson Stewart Jr. and his sons, Andrew, Scott, and John Stewart. They each received 160 acres of land under the Homestead Act, and nearby lots were given to family members. Soon, members of the Stewart family erected log cabins. By 1911, they owned 2,200 acres and were raising sheep and cattle. They formed the North Fork Investment Company in order to share an income and protect the land. The area was known as Stewart Flats at the time due to a large number of Stewart family members living in the area. Before 1920, there was only one unpaved road that was very steep. In the early 1920s, a fully paved road was built by the Utah County Commission that passed through Stewart Falls as it connected to Aspen Grove and Wildwood, Utah. The area was further developed when a professor at Brigham Young University, Eugene L. Roberts, in 1912, opened a hiking trail and started taking some of his students. Alpine skiing in the area began in 1944, and the actor Robert Redford acquired the area in 1968, making it into the resort that it is now. The well-known Sundance Film Festival began in 1978 as the U.S. Film Festival. Eventually, under the leadership of the Sundance Institute, headed by Sterling Van Wagenen, it became known as the Sundance Film Festival. Here's some more of what I've been experiencing. Just walking towards traffic when it comes. At least on this section, this little section, I have a shoulder to jump into. A little bit of one. But it's not much. I knew this section was going to be pretty awful, so I kept putting it off. I've actually done about 25 miles past this, and now I'm getting it done before the snow hits, which it sounds like. We've got a storm coming in later tonight, and it's supposed to be a bunch of snow, at least in the next couple of days. So let me give you an idea of alternative routes here. So here's the road, and then you can't see it on the video, but it's like I could barely climb up there. There's no trails. It's just this road going through this section. Same thing on that side, no trails. So this is the option I have. I mean, I could go through there, but it would be murder. Hopefully this is a little bit safer. We'll see. Only it's marginally so. I had someone comment on my channel that they were wanting to hike through Utah on the Great Western Trail, and they were going to bring some mules, and they wanted me to provide some maps for them. I can do that. That's one of the reasons why I'm doing the Footslog. But to be honest, there's a lot of sections like this that's just absolutely awful if you had mules. I mean, it's awful enough hiking just on foot as it is, but I can't imagine trying to struggle with some animals on this, unfortunately. So you might have to skip sections like this. I don't know, hopefully providing this information will help out some people who are wanting to do the Great Western Trail. That's the hope. All right, gonna see if I can actually get one of these in focus, my face in focus, but I'm almost done with this little section here. I haven't liked it at all. It's dangerous. Everybody, I'm sure, is cursing my name, but there is a little bit of shoulder here. It hasn't always been the case. So I'm sure everybody is like, who the crap? Who's filming themselves? So I've got the highway crossing up ahead. It is going to be not fun. My alternative is to go down in that creek and wade probably 200 yards in that creek underneath the road. And I don't think I'm going to do that. So hopefully I find a gap in traffic. Because I had thought that this road off to the right here was a public road that I could take and maybe go to an underpass, but it's a private road, so I've got no opportunity there. It's going to have to be crossing this. First I need to get past this guardrail that's on the other side. I checked it out last time I was here, but there is a bit of a drop off. So I would rather not have to run across through traffic and then jump over a ledge on the other side if I can't help it. Oh gosh, this is my best bet right here. I've got to wait until I don't see anybody that direction, and then I only have a few seconds this way. This looks like it. I'm going. Yeah, look at it. I'm a crazy man. Okay, that was probably the most dangerous thing I've done so far on the Footslog. You just saw it, but I did not see any other way across. Well, apart from the stream I told you about. So over here is a culvert that goes under the road, but the stream goes under as well. So I'll show you. It's not ideal either. See, all water in there. So pick your poison. It would be nice to have something along the official Great Western Trail that you could have foot traffic get safely across here, but there's really no options. So now I've just got to wait for my pickup. This is exactly what I was hoping for. The satellite view of this area shows a little teeny tiny trail that goes along the bank of the river, so hopefully we can follow that all the way through. It is a little thick, but it's passable. Oh, watch for holes. This was supposed to be just a scouting trip to see if I could get through, but it's just turned into, I'll just hike this section. Looks like there's definitely no crossing over top of the tunnel, in case you were planning on it. I don't think there's really a route around, but just FYI. This has been a very easy hike so far, and these are the biggest obstacles you really come across. Nothing special. Come on, let's go around. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Want me to go first? Uh-oh. I think I felt some raindrops. I didn't bring a jacket. Here's that ledge I was talking about, so I think I'd walk down there, hop the rail, and then run across. Oh man. They really need to do a better job of having an official trail going through Utah, because clearly this is not the way to do it. Just about to start a 4,000 vertical foot climb. So, want to make sure we're stocked up on water as much as we can be. So I think it's Trefoil Ranch that keeps me from going straight up towards Bald Knob, the furthest mountain peak you see there. That's where I'm heading, but instead I gotta go all the way around, way up in this direction, and then all the way back behind these mountains, and then all the way down around. It would cut out probably 10 miles if I could go through that Trefoil property, but I gotta honor private property, so on we go. Little Valley, that's where we're going. It says only 14 miles from here. I don't know about that. Well, actually, I guess it is. Have I already gone 4 miles? Almost, I guess. I don't know, that seems a little optimistic. 5.5 miles to Windy Pass. Maybe we can make camp shortly before Windy Pass tonight. But we're probably going to be rolling in real late. We made it to the Cirque. That's just what I'm calling it. A high mountain Cirque. And we're going to try and camp down in there. Hopefully it'll be flat-ish. This is always such an interesting time of day because the sun is just about to go down. All the bugs kind of quiet down. The wind dies down. Everything just goes a lot quieter, and you kind of feel like if you're not quiet yourself, just going to really stand out. I mean, you're supposed to make noise. That's why it's kind of weird. So you like kind of feel like you're supposed to be quiet, but you're not. I'm in a big rush right now to get down to the bottom of this Cirque. It looks like on the satellite view that it's a nice open area, probably flat. I'm just trying to hurry up, and the trail's really rocky, slowing down my progress. I'm getting quite hungry too. Feeling really low on energy. So I am staying hydrated though. And I know Ragnar's getting really hungry too. Hopefully we'll be at camp before too long. Once again, we're off into the deep, dark woods. All right, we've reached an area I think we can camp. Nice and flat. Just a few bushes to crush down. Oh, pretty windy. Oh, too windy. Gotta think fast. No, come on, man. Supposed to have survival skills. Going through matches like there's no tomorrow. Okay. Let's rock and roll. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on here? There we go. That was weird. Okay, let's keep that heat in. Yeah. Mountain House chicken and dumplings. What in the world? Oh, this isn't even attached. There's a learning curve. maybe. Okay, I think that's... Yeah. Okay. And no, this is not the official knot that they tie in their tutorial video. This is why Devin's a product like person for them and I am not. Devin's from Backcountry Exposure, a YouTube channel, and he's been very successful. I think he has the right personality for it. I think honestly my personality's pretty reserved, so I don't exactly make for a good blockbuster hit when it comes to sales, so that's okay though. I never needed free stuff anyways, but I'm not bitter. I guess I'll just continue to struggle. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. Doesn't even matter. It's gonna mostly go up and it'll mostly be standing straight up. Oh yeah, I screwed this up pretty bad. Oh man, this is so far off a hexagon, but this should actually give me more room to sleep in this direction. So I planned it that way. Genius. And it'll mostly be standing straight up. Does not even matter because it's not going to rain tonight. That's right, I said it. I cursed myself. Not even gonna rain. It's gonna be bone dry. It's going to stand up. And that's all. Nothing else matters. Lux Hex Peak. Oh man, look at that. That is like a rock. Okay, it's horrible actually. It's not even close. Let's get out of control with the ISO. Oh man, boosted. I think I'll go ahead and give you today's report as we're looking at the stars. Today started at Vivian Park by the Provo River, hiked up the road. I gotta be honest, the road hike took longer than I anticipated. I'm carrying nearly a gallon of water. I suspect that there are no water sources from Big Springs trailhead all the way through to my car. Little Hobble Creek is what would be the next one, which is right by my car. So that's another, I think 12 or 13 miles from here. I've already got myself in a couple of bad situations on the Footslog so far with water. It's going to be a very quiet night.